wonderful fans, you've gone to Florida and you've rented a Tesla, possibly from Hertz or some other provider, and now you love driving your Tesla. Now it's time to add some power to your Tesla to keep it going. How do we do this in Florida? First, you can look on either your Tesla display, or you can look on your regular phone display, your iPhone display, for a Tesla Superstation. If you don't go to a Tesla Superpower station, it may take longer to charge. Also, the charge point stations use a different connection, designed more for American type cars. So if you don't have an adapter kit that the rental car company gave you, you probably are best off sticking with brand name Tesla charging points. Also, you can get some very high power charge points. If you get one that's 250 kilowatts, it'll charge your car from 20% up to 100% in probably 45 minutes. The more kilowatt power you have behind you, the faster it will charge. So now how do we do this? We drive our Tesla to a charging place, and how are we going to connect it? Let's find out. A charging point. Many of them you have to back in because they're designed for the back. This particular charge point has the charger in the rear, which actually makes it easier for me because I'm not as good at backing as I used to be. Let's look at our screen. Go to your screen, touch the little car symbol, and then click on charging. And you'll see that I'm already almost fully charged. But I have a long trip to make today, so I want to make sure I'm fully 100% charged. So how are we going to do that? First thing we do is we click charging, and we want to open the door for the charging. Can't do it with my foot on the brake. And now I say you take your foot off the brake. This is a 32 amp charger. I click open charge port. That opens the little door. Then I click unlock charge port. Now let's see what we do next. Now you see the charge port is open, and you notice the little blue Tesla light to the left of the light is also lighted up blue. So we simply take our charger. This is not activated, has no energy in it at this point, but I wouldn't play with it, and connect it to the charger. Now you note the color changes, and you'll see that the blue is now a darker blue and is flashing. You see the display shows the amount of time I've left. It says 10 minutes. We can go back to the charging display at any time, and you can see it's charging. The port is locked. Once it energizes the port, it locks the connection for a number of reasons. You can stop charging at any time. You can hear the charging taking place. And it also gives an estimate of the time remaining. In the upper left-hand corner, it says I have 10 minutes to wait till I'm fully charged. It does then a calculation or a calibration of the battery. That takes another 5 minutes or so. So I should be out of here probably in 10 or 15 minutes with a fully charged battery. We'll show you how to disconnect in a moment. The display also shows you what your price per kilowatt hour is. In this case, it's 36 cents per kilowatt hour. And it shows a running balance of your total session cost, and which tells you what your total charge will be. Now, if this is a rental, your cost and your charge may be going directly back to your rental company and be applied to your bill. It seems like it takes a long time, and you're sitting there, and what are you supposed to do? Well, it's a good time to read your newspapers online. If you have 2 or 3 newspapers you subscribe to, you can call your friends and neighbors. You can look at your Facebook. You can do any number of things on your iPhone while you're sitting here. So there's plenty of things you can do while you're waiting for your car to charge properly. By Gary's Tours. If you find this video useful or helpful to you in your touring and travel, please like and subscribe. And check out our channel for lots of other videos that are helpful for operating a Tesla and also for travel to Ireland, Europe, and the United States, and even colonial places in the United States. About the Tesla Model 3 that we're in, it has one pedal driving. You use the gas pedal to accelerate, just like a normal car, and when you take your foot off the gas pedal, it automatically engages the charging system to charge your battery. But unlike the Priuses or the hybrid Camrys or other hybrids, it doesn't really coast. It's really almost like a hard braking, because the chargers in this car actually have a strong braking effect. So you really don't need to use the brakes much, if any, at all. So you can actually drive the car all day long just using one pedal and never touching the brake, because the charging system itself is a powerful braking option. Another interesting fact for this Tesla that many people don't know about is that while you're at a light, it actually watches the light for you and rings a little bong when the light changes to green, just to make sure you're paying attention so you can start driving. It's doing its calibration. It's calibrating the battery, and it also gave a little hint. They like to help you out. It says next time, navigate to a supercharger, and it'll start preconditioning the battery for faster charging. And you notice that we're connected, we're getting 14,000 watts of power connected to our car, and it's charging right now. We're up to 99%, and it's actually just about done charging. It's probably really at 100%. It's calibrating now and putting the final touches on the battery, getting it ready to use. Charging complete, 100% charged. And then it says unlock charge port. So we unlock the charge port, and that means we can now disconnect the power safely from the car, and it's no longer energized. Light is steady, not flashing, so we know it's not charged, and it's not charging currently, and it's not energized. Pull it out and hook it back on the hook, sort of like a gas pump almost. Not hard to do. Let's show again. Just pull it out and hook it back up. Now you note the charging port automatically closed. That's why they call this a smart car. One other final tip for you, travel fans, is if you do go to Florida and your rental car company says don't worry about the tolls, they'll check your plate. Yes, but there's a $25 per day license plate fee for violating the tolls by using just a license plate without a transponder. And Hertz will charge you that $25 a day. Plus they'll mark up the tolls, and you can get yourself quite a nice little bill if you're not careful. So I recommend going to Publix, getting a portable transponder. They call it SunPass Pro. You move from car to car. It's good in a half dozen other states, and wherever you travel around the United States, you can use this as it also combines with Easy Pass for the Northeast. So it's a useful tool to have and can save you a small fortune on rental expenses.